Good morning, everybody in Facebook land and beyond. And beyond. I didn't put any sweetener in my coffee. Damn it. It's okay. Must not be something I needed this morning, right? So we're going to pull a card from my favorite. I need my comfortable deck of cards today. Right? My comfy deck. Okay. Restream is working. All right. So talking about change. Right? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, doing some cards, just doing some quick chit chat this morning. Have had overwhelming response about Salem, so definitely I'm talking to people about spaces in Salem, and more information will come on that, you guys, as I am able to put that together. We're talking about change, right? Hi, everybody. Listening on the way to work, Ice says. It's early. It's early for Ice. Well, it's 7:45. 7:45. That's so bad. But, you know, it is just as it's not 9:45. We'll just say that. Right. Okay. So, morning, Allie. Allie, as in Allie communicator lady. Ellie Rosebrock was getting messages for you. They're like, I want to get where's the animal communicator? I'm leaving. No change here. Allie, knock it off. Whatever. You have tons of change. Tons and tons of change, right? Okay. So let's just get right onto it and pull our card for the collective this morning. And it's going to be this one. So got to meet the puppies last night. Beth, how exciting. How exciting. Beth Ferguson is getting a puppy. 10:45 on the East Coast, right? 10:45 on the East Coast. So what is our collective card for the morning? First of all, I'm extremely disappointed I didn't put any sweetener in my coffee. How's this supposed to be coffee chat morning if it tastes like coffee? Just coffee. No, we're good. Our change is really. Oh, okay. I'll go with that. So I posted last night on the groups on all my personal pages, and the change is hard, right? Especially when it's growth in areas you don't want to have to be like the bad guy. And so I had to be the bad guy last night, and I had to create a change and growth. And it's not just for me, but it's for a lot of people that are in our circle. Okay. So I did that. I created change. And this is the card I get this morning. Okay. Mercy. Let mercy fill your world. This change has been coming for a long time, and I did not give myself enough grace and mercy to make sure it happened earlier. So this is actually not mercy for somebody else. This is mercy for ourselves, because sometimes we have to have mercy for ourselves, right? We have to have care for ourselves instead of everybody else out there. What's the big change, Kelly? I'm not going to tell everybody. You'll notice over time. I can't tell everybody. I know it's very cryptic, isn't it? I'm so cryptic. I'm so mysterious. So mysterious. So make sure you're showing yourself mercy. This goes with, if something bugs the living hell out of you, get rid of it. Don't, hello, Jennifer. Don't revolve in my guide's like self-flagellation. Don't torture yourself. Give yourself some mercy. Move forward. We have lots of things we can I need to sweep my floor. Things that we can tweak in our life to make our life go smoother, right? This is so funny right now. I can give you one example right out the top where I have something that I could change in my life that is so stupid. I have not wound up the vacuum cleaner cord. I keep tripping over it. And I haven't wound it up because, dang it, I plan on vacuuming my room. I'm going to go move that as soon as I'm done with this. Have some change. Create some little things that are going to make your life easier, right? It's so, so important to do these things. Hey, hey, hey. Look at that hair sticking up. And then I had the most, I ran out of eyeliner this morning. I was like, I've never run out of eyeliner, so I have to go get new eyeliner in the course of my day. It's so weird, right? Like the weird things come into mind. But create some change for yourselves. Have some mercy for yourselves. Really, when we keep doing the same thing over and over, and it's something we dread doing, what are we doing to our energy? What are we doing to our energetic field when we keep running into the same things that we don't want to deal with? Why don't we just get rid of it? Yeah, spring cleaning and winter. Yeah. We're in the middle of a house renovation, so there's always cleaning going on. Another card. Adversity. Wow, we're just going to be like that this morning, aren't we? First of all, what a beautiful card, right? What a beautiful, beautiful card. What a beautiful card. We all are going to run across things that we have to grow from. Absolutely. Adversity is where we grow. We are uncomfortable in challenge and adversity, and we will always move forward faster within challenge and adversity than just enjoying everything that goes on in life, because then we're just rolling with the same things, right? Because it's comfortable. Create a change, you guys. Move your coffee cup. You hear me say this. Move your coffee pot. Move your coffee pot. Move something that you deal with. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Jennifer. Move something that you deal with on a regular basis. Because what happens then, or better yet, have somebody move it for you. And you have to love that person, because if you can't find it right out the gate, then you can't be mad at them because you asked them to do it. They're the Magical Times Empowerment Cards by Jody Bergsma. Amazing deck. I don't think I have any in the store. I don't think. Allie says, my dearest loving friends, I think as an energy worker that our biggest struggle is sometimes we don't want to be the weird one. Yeah, we need to embrace that. You moved the microwave yesterday, right? That'll mess you up, right? Did you see that? I sucked that right back in. Kelly Hansen, your guides say hold off for another avenue, but I actually feel like you already know that. It doesn't feel like the right fit or something along those lines. They say hold off, just hold on to it. All right, pulling another. I'm just chilling this morning, you guys. Chilling like chilling. This is my tutor day. This is my shaman, or not my shamanic tutor day. It is my tutorship day for membership people. So I do have other things I have to do for the day. But if you guys are interested in tutorship for yourself, trying to expand your intuitive gifts, you can go to mymysticallife.com. I do offer tutor sessions. So it is my thing that I like to do most. And this has been a year of change for me. So I have recently just turned off doing readings. I will pick them back up in about another month, 2.5 months. Every 3 months, I will offer them for about a week. I do love doing readings, but I'm focusing on teaching right now. Kaylee says, I gave an embrace to my weirdness, but I'm absolutely being tested for my self-worth by others shaming me. You know, when they're doing that, that's their problem. I know that's easy to say, that it's their problem, but here's the thing. It's scary to them because they are not. Katya, good morning. It's scary to them because they are not used to change either, right? So that's their journey. This is your journey. Protect your energy and move forward, because it is beautiful. And we have cookies, right? It's beautiful on the side. We have cookies. How much is a private group? The private group starts at $11.11 a month. $11.11 a month. That is, and I'll tell you what that gets you. Hold on, I'll get you the direct link. What happens within the private group is we do 4 classes a month that are, we have cookies that are live. If we happen to be traveling, I put this in there. If we happen to be traveling, then one may be recorded, or I may have a guest teacher on there. So, but then we do guided meditations, and we do remote healing sessions. We do interviews. We do intuitive spotlights. We have referrals in there for who we have used over and over and over again, or we know are very, very valid and trustworthy people. That if you sign up for one of the readings, you are going to get a quality reading, a quality healing session, astrology, all of those things. We're building that list as we go, and I know I'm missing some people on the lists. I just haven't finished it yet. But so as we go forward, the reason I cut back is because it was separating my time, and it made it more challenging for me. So I decided to step back from doing readings for a little while, and I just teach now, and I'm absolutely loving and enjoying it. So, but it starts at $11.11 a month, and then you get more each level. You go up the platinum level, which is $55.55. Actually gets you a 30-minute tutorship once a month. So it's very worth it. Okay. They were pressuring you to sign the papers. What's that tell you? What's that tell you? Okay. Emery, card for Emery. And since you're an intuitive, I don't need to read it for you, right? Right? Gotcha. So everybody throw a hand up who's an intuitive in the room. Give me a me. Let me know who's an intuitive in the room. What do you do when you know one is saying they have light, but you know that they do not, and you do not even get to pull off your energy, feel, even though you protect yourself? So basically what you're asking, Diana, is when when somebody says they're of the light and they're just sucking the life out of you, you create change, honey, and you create change. Welcome to the world of Lisa's change. Right? That is part of my change. It is part of not being around people that just can't jive with us. Or that was very 70s, right? I'm a unicorn. Right. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my gosh. She's a unicorn. I just love that. Lots of change during and post retrograde. Cut out. Oh, and best friends and one of your mentors. See, I when it comes to somebody that's negative, I will cut them out. Jive. But I try to let people just float at their own journey, right? Is that what we try to do? And when it's not compatible anymore, then we have to create that change. Well, I'm glad you didn't cut me out, Allie. Yeah, they do suck their life right out of you. The emotional turmoil that comes with people that don't vibrate like they say they do. And here's the thing. You're in a room of empaths. You're in a room of psychics. We know. We can tell. We can feel it. We just have to let other people do their own thing. And if it's really not in sync with you, create the change. But don't do it just because you feel, and some of this can be ego as well, you guys. Do it because you feel like you're raising and they're not. I have had a lot of people message me over the years. Give me this one. I'm awake, but so-and-so isn't. I'm afraid that I'm going to expand and they're not going to follow, and then our relationship is going to fall apart. This is not relevant. Okay? That's a choice. If somebody is not raising what you feel is spiritual to your level, Don't you think that now this is granted that they're not annoying the ever loving piss out of you, okay? And throwing you down and giving you nush kind of stuff, right? But they're just accepting of what you do. They're like, I love you, you do you, but I'm not doing that. Okay, that situation. This, because I've heard this between husband and wife. This is the one that's sticking in my mind that I'm giving this reference on. You do you, but I don't need to do that. And the person that's the budding intuitive says, but I'm growing and they're not, and I'm going to outgrow that person. First of all, you've already set the precedent, right? If you already feel like you're outgrowing that person, you're probably already outgrowing that person in another area. Don't let it be spirituality that does it. Don't let spirituality be the thing that says, you're not doing what I do, then you are not staying with me. Because honestly, if you look at it from the other side, what would the person that you get rid of be doing? You're not doing what I'm doing, so I'm going to get rid of you, or I'm going to bug the hell out of you. So this goes both ways, you guys. But what can happen, and it's really beautiful, what can happen is, I love you for you and your path and your lessons, and I love you for you. I need finger puppets for your path and your lesson, and you grow independently but still love each other, whether it be friend or spouse or whatever. Because this person may spout something off eventually that says, this is spirituality and this is why I love it, and this person goes, oh my God, I get it. And you were part of their lesson, and they may do the same thing to you. Don't judge, man. Don't judge. Don't. Now, I'm not, and this is such a double-edged sword to be talking about, because there are people out there that are going to shush and put you down for what you want to do. And those are the people that if you feel like they're affecting you, you cut them out, right? Worst finger puppets ever. Wee Willie Winky? Is that what it is? I can do that. Yeah, right. I know, it's an amazing thing. My skill for the day. That and this. I can wiggle my nose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really, there's a thin line, right? And it's your line. It's your boundaries. You have to know what's acceptable for you. When they cross the line and it starts to become offensive and it starts to become battering on your energy, then you have to make decisions. Ellie, hi, Ellie. Ellie's here. So spirituality can be difficult in that way, where we want to be merciful and we want to be everything to everybody that we possibly can, because we want to be that light, right? But when it comes to them just putting your light out, you need to make change. You can love, absolutely, Tanya. You can love from afar. Even though someone vibrates higher, sometimes they don't have good intentions. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And why would that be, Diana? Tell me, give me a word. Who knows the word why that would be? Someone vibrates high, but their intentions may not be the best for anybody but themselves. There does come a time, Renee, doesn't there? There does come a time where your boundaries are just stretched to the limit. Yes. What's the word? Why would somebody vibrate really high? Allie knows. Yet still, and I've heard this actually. Ego. Jennifer, hit it. Ego. I've heard this a lot, and this is why I will always tell people, you're a psychic, you are intuitive, you are, because a lot of times people that get up on their high horse, okay, they're like, they connect, they know how to connect, and that's the only thing, right? That's the only difference between somebody that makes $1 million being a psychic or somebody that's connected and being a psychic, because God knows how to make $1 million, and somebody that is wanting to be a reader. Or anybody, really, anybody can read, anybody can. The thing is, when somebody feels that they are better that because and they have told people this, that I know cases like this where someone says, you can't do what I do. You're not intuitive. You don't have an intuitive bone in your body. You can't be a healer. You can't do what I do. Then it becomes all about I. And what do you think their connection is? Is it as good as yours because you're working from heart? That's for their guides to work on, not you. You know, Tanya, that's really good. When someone is upset with you, just state that I'm sorry that you feel that way. You don't have to apologize and accept their reality or perception. Still loving with boundaries. I actually kind of did that last night. I said I went to say I'm sorry, and then I kind of changed the wording because my guides were like, "No, we're not." It's like that's a gangsta. Okay. And they believe the things they say. You're absolutely right. They believe the things they say. So, but I get that when you have somebody that's supposed to be a mentor, supposed to be somebody that's high vibrating, somebody that is supposed to be a model for other people to move forward, right? It becomes disheartening because we sit back and we go, well, shit, I'm not. And we listen to some of the things that somebody else says instead of our own intuition. Okay. We're not talking about what the change is, Jennifer. We're just skirting around the subject. Egos. Yeah, that's a really great question though, Diana. It really, really is. So you guys, as I was saying earlier, if you're interested in going to Salem, good morning, everybody. If you're interested in going to Salem, I have been working out where to find rooms to rent for Salem for meeting. The people in Salem have been amazing, by the way, amazing about locations and things like that. So, oh yeah, Jennifer, you're good. You're good. So I hope to have some details within the week. And I'm also hoping that it's not just me because we will be doing mediumship and a channeling with Ashtar. So it'll be one event each day. And I know Salem, right? Salem, Massachusetts, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be in October, but it's going to be the beginning of October. We're not going to go in the end of October because that is insanity. So I'm sure the beginning isn't much better, but I have to secure a place, and that will mean that I will have tickets up for sale to do this in the next little bit of time. And the tickets will cover just the event of the things that we hold. So it'll be a weekend, of course, right? A weekend. And then you guys pay for your own lodging. I'm not out to make a ton of money on this. I just want to pay for my trip. Okay. I want to pay for the necessities that I have to pay for. And I think it'll be a lot of fun, and we can have a gathering. Yeah, we have to practice our boundaries. But I'm trying to decide. I know we have a lot of gifted individuals within our groups. Who I would like to say, hey, you want to come have some fun? And and what do you guys think? This morning, my guides were like, Sam Fry needs to be up there with me. What do you guys think about that? Because I'm going to help you. You guys are going to have to help me. Mr. Fry is a very, very gifted medium. He is and a very, very gifted reader, but you can tell he's still working on. You throw up my carpet? What are you doing, dude? You okay? Get it together. You all right? You're a good boy. Don't throw up on my carpet? Okay. Zenny's going to Georgia. Yes, I know, right? So I'm going to put a post out on My Mystical Life, and I'm going to be, there's a post out there. So I need people to go tag Sam and be like, is Sam going to go? Is Sam reading? Hope he's not listening to this. I don't think he is. I haven't seen him. But our guides have always said, Oh, Tanya, that'd be great. That would be great. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so sorry you got sick last night. I am sorry you got sick last night. Nothing to stress about. Nothing to stress about, really. Nothing. So yeah, Salem is really cool. Now we've done a class within the membership on Salem, and I think we all have a pretty firm understanding that there was a lot of holistic women that, and maybe not, not even the holistic individuals that were working with plants and things like that, but just regular old people that were persecuted in Salem, right? Peer pressure, right? I'm using peer pressure. I've had him a long time. I've had him 31 years. This will be 32 years that we've been married this year. Yeah, 32 years that we've been married this year. Peer pressure. It's okay. Okay. With that, you guys, I have people that I need to speak with here shortly. Good morning, Dana. Good morning. So I have to, I actually have a class that I have to get into as well, get in this morning as well. I am taking some classes to enhance the shamanism and the actual guided meditations that we're doing, and adding in different aspects of tempo and beat that will assist everybody into the depths and levels that they want to be in when it comes to guided meditations and healing. So it is something that I'm working on at the moment, and that I'll be start peppering that into things as we go along. But actually, Allie Rosebrock and I have been discussing this with the uses for ADHD. So you got married at 13? No, we got married at 18, almost. And we were talking. Prince channeling done. Yes, Angela Crafty, we did do the Prince channeling. It kind of was a spontaneous thing one morning that we just kind of let happen. So I'm horrible at planned things like that. Oh yeah, Kelly, it is really, really cool, really amazing. But Allie and I have been talking about the uses of it in different types of social interaction, and how they can use key things to drop themselves in their brain waves into different levels just by maybe closing their eyes to create a different brainwave. Okay, so it's really, really amazing. I'm sharing this with her as I'm going along because her and I had been talking about Emery. And so with the binaural beats, though, what we're learning is that the binaural beats, our brain just shuts them out after a certain time, especially the ones in the 8 to 13 hertz. So if you're listening to binaural beats between the 8 to 13, your brain negates them out after a bit. And by a bit, I mean like 3 or 4 minutes. So learning a lot of new stuff. I really am a huge advocate of always continue to learn, you guys, because it's so important to keep our brain engaged and going, and add to our journey, right? Add to our journey. So this is actually a 3-month course that I'm taking, binaural beats. Yes, it can be used for central auditory. Yes, but and you know what, Renee, I'll send you the information that it's a video. I don't know how I would do it. That when he's talking about the binaural beats being so steady, and the brain gets used to that, whoa, 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 whoa. When you take the drumming aspect to it, the variations in the vibrations of the drum are they change constantly with every tap. They change. So you're going to have different little hertz within there, and that the drumming itself at the same tempo as you would do binaural beats is much more effective than the wah, 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 because your brain starts to ignore it. I don't know. This would be a great conversation to have, because this is this guy's opinion, and I want to know, right? Who doesn't want to know? I want to know. So anyhow, the brain's amazing. The brain's amazing. So anyways, I'm going off down a rabbit hole, and I'm at the very beginning of the rabbit hole. So I'm not saying I know crap. I'm just repeating what I've been told. So, okay. My gorgeous alien kin. Okay, guys, did you guys enjoy the class last night on extraterrestrials? Last night we talked about Andromedans and we talked about Sirius B and the Dogon tribe, and then we got to watch. Yeah, cannot replicate nature. I'm really interested, Renee. I'm really interested to have that conversation. We can't replicate nature, but so last night we were talking about the Dogon tribe. If you guys go down that rabbit hole, it is a really cool little thing to look up. Not a little thing, it's a tribe of people that are just phenomenal and had an incredible connection to the Sirius B Nomo. They call them the Nomo. So yeah. Well, Dana, that's the thing that I'm watching. It's not just the guy drumming. I'm looking at all the MRIs or the brainwave sensors of the binaural beats, the person on the binaural beats versus the person on the shamanic drumming. And it is crazy how quickly a brain, the drumming, and see, I was always taught, and I have no problem throwing myself under the bus. I don't know everything and I don't want to know everything. I was always taught that it was the tempo, or that it was the sound of the vibration that put a person in shamanic journey. Well, according to this guy, this gentleman, will the channeling event in Salem be recorded? Sure. I'm gonna say yes. Yeah. I'm gonna say yes. But it's not. It's the beat. It's the beat that creates the difference. And they show that in the scans. Like they just do the vibration of the drum and it doesn't do anything. But boy, when that beat comes in, then what happens is the brain tries to sync up and then it takes the left brain and the right brain and the left hemisphere and it merges them and allows for the connection between the visualization and the experience of being someplace, and that validates it in the left brain. So you're engaging both sides of the brain and they sync up and they drop down into a theta wave. Now, depending on the theta wave that you're in, look at all the stuff I'm learning. Depending on the theta wave you're in, you can be at the upper end of theta wave where you're having a more aware journey and you're able to pick up what's still in the room a little bit and not drop down too far. And then you have the lower end. And this is so common. How many people have fallen asleep during a meditation? I've always been told, and I believe this, and he said this, it's the same thing. We have a lot of healing going on when you fall asleep in meditation. But the reason you fall asleep in meditation is because your brain's already trained to drop into meditation deeply. And when the drumming goes in, it drops it down even further and puts you into almost a delta. So really, really, really amazing. Super excited about it. I'm only like 6 classes in and I've learned so much that it's just amazing. So that's okay, right? A lot of people fall asleep. I've fallen asleep. I've fallen asleep in my original shamanic journey class where I was apprenticing. I was like, and she's like, don't worry. It just means you journeyed very deeply. And that's really basically what we're saying here. Yeah. Sometimes they're wonderful naps. You come back feeling very refreshed. Sleepitation, right? But Isis, that is an excellent question. I actually do believe that will be recorded. I will have to make sure. This is my first time planning anything like this. I love to event plan. Love to event plan. Did you guys see the baby reveal, the gender reveal, like a year and a half ago? 2 years ago? It looked like something popped up off Pinterest. I ain't gonna lie. I had fun doing it. I love to event plan. But this is my first time doing this, and I don't know. Oh yeah, Renee, I'll get you the information. I will get you the information. It's not crazy expensive, and I'm just enjoying the class. I'm enjoying the class. Wow. Okay. All right, and that's my the gender reveal. I had so much fun with the gender reveal. It was just epic. I had so much fun. I don't have any coming up. They would probably go, we don't want her to do that. I can plan your 40th birthday. I do love doing it. I thought for a while I was going to be a interior decorator, and planner. And here's what happened. Because I'd already been told I was not smart enough to be a vet by my high school counselors, by the way, great people. Don't try. You're not smart enough. And then I said, yeah, I think I'm going to go for interior design. And then they shot that down because I couldn't get into school. Okay, well, okay, I screwed around in school, and then I said I wanted to be an event planner, and she said, no, you don't have the skills for that. Go shovel poop or something. I don't know what you're supposed to do, but nothing you want to do. I was like, boo-wah. How do you like me now? You want to be an interior designer or a teacher, right? No, it really wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. But to be fair, I was not the best student. And you gave me a challenging class and I did great. You give me math. Oh my gosh. Math, I didn't figure out until after high school. And boring classes, forget about it. I just can't even do it. I thought about real estate too, Leslie. After that, we're twins. Yeah. No, see, my parents wanted me to be a vet, but anyways. Oh, the lightsaber. I had so much fun trying to figure out how to do that. The lightsaber with the smoke coming out the end of it. That was so much fun. I did not find that on Pinterest. That was not easy. How do you like me now? No, some people. Anyhow, so you guys, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. And class tonight for late bloomers, we have a new mediumship class starting in March. It is on mymysticallife.com if you guys are interested in the mediumship development. That is on mymysticallife.com, and it starts the beginning of March. That is also, if you know, to join that class, please know your basics. You have to know your basics. Okay. Kelly, I really seriously, hold off, girl. They're just like holding the pen away from the paper. Okay. So yeah, we had some really classic guidance counselors, didn't we? But you know what? Here's the thing. I'd be someplace different. And would I be happy? I'd be still paying off student loans, right? So were they good or bad for me? Right? I'll never know. Oh, wait, I do know. Because I absolutely love what I do. And I love watching other people go, boom, look at me. How do you like me now? You know? So I know that whatever happened in my life has happened. Sam and I had a conversation about this the other day. He's like, would you change XYZ? And I was telling him about Jeff coming in and making sure that he made a change, that he had made difference, and that he was able to move on comfortably. And he's like, would you change anything? I'm like, no, I wouldn't change a thing. What? I wouldn't change a thing. You're down to less than 5,000 on your loan. Awesome. Right? And we're talking about going back to Hawaii. Not this year, next year. For 2 years. If we do end up going back to Hawaii, there's going to be a party. A party in Hawaii, you guys. There will be a huge, and for anybody who wants to come, we'll have, I already know people there. We will have a gathering there. So anyhow, yeah, we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. I wanted to be a vet. Now I just want to channel, right? Exactly. We have different things that we want to do at different points in our life, right? Things become less important. And then more important. You okay over there? Okay. All right, guys. So I really need to. Odin's outside. It's almost 70 degrees outside. You know what? It's all right. It was -6 last week. Let's be 70. What the? Flip and flip and flip, right? We start collecting animals when we want to be a vet. No shit, right? All right, let's do this. Let's do it. Everybody wave goodbye. I know I can't see you, but I can feel it. Everybody have a great day. Talk to you guys later. I will see class participants in class. If you want to be part of class, we have another one starting end of April, late bloomer intuitive development. That's starting end of April. Then we have the mediumship class starting the beginning of March. And I need to get something out there about that to put it on so people are aware of it because I haven't done that yet. Oh, Jan, I'm so sorry. She had to put a pet down. Oh, that's so hard. So hard. Okay. Everybody have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.